products in our Rate or Hate series are the Got2B Glued Hairspray and the Glued Spiking Gel, great for slick back styles. Alongside those is the Pink Honey Original Honey Glue, which is a brow product but has some great uses for hair as well. All three are currently bestsellers on the TikTok shop, so let's get into it.
The day has come. We're finally at our first Lulu's YouTube video filming. We're starting with our new series, Rate or Hate TikTok Trending Products. So I'm going to have a look at a selection of products that are trending in the shop at the minute, and I'm going to buy them with my own money, which I have done, so I can give my professional opinion and see if they're worth you paying your money for. Let me introduce myself. My name's Lucy. I'm a hairdresser and salon owner. I've been here for 2 years, but I've been in the industry for nearly 9. So I'd like to think I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so let's get started. So we're going to start with a slick back ponytail style. That's why we've gone for these products. So we've got the hairspray and the spiking glue, and then I got the pink honey because people are using it for hair and brow, so we thought we'll try it anyway. So we'll take those off. This is day 2 hair, which I probably wouldn't slick it down if it was clean, but as you can see, it's not. So I'll start just putting my parting in, which I always wear down the middle. These styles probably are better down the middle, but I don't think it really matters if you've got a preference either way. I've also got a back combing brush. This one's just from the wholesalers, but you can get them off Amazon. They're about £3 something for 3. I'll put a link for some. And just brush out all the tangles. This is a Framar brush, soft bristles. So it would help if I could get that parted in the middle. Better, right. So with these styles, what I usually do is I'll use the gel first, comb it in with the brush, finish with the hairspray. Now, I obviously don't have edges, but I do have postpartum hair loss from having my son. So they're the bits we're going to try and lay down. And then I also have short pieces here, which again tend to be a little bit unruly. So I'm going to glue those down with the pink honey glue. So that's what we're going to do with everything. So, I mean, with these kind of products, I would just use less and then add more. This says use on damp hair, but I personally don't do it like that. So you can always add, you can't take it off. So I apply to the front first. I usually use a wet look gel for this, so this is actually really strange to use something like this. Maybe I should have dampened it first. I still don't think that part in the centre. Oh well, we've done it now. So take your brush and then comb it in. I know some people like to have it back, but I've got quite a big forehead, so I like it down the front, especially with those pieces that are a bit shorter. It's a lot easier to lay it in. Yeah, perfect. So comb it down, brush it down. God, this stuff is strong. It's strong. Glue is the perfect name for it. You could use a normal brush for this, but you tend to get a lot of separation in the hair. So if you use something that's got quite hard bristles and that are quite narrow and you know, compacted together, you'll get how rude. You'll get a lot more of a slick look, and it will all lay flatter. Like I said, with a normal brush, it tends to separate a little bit. Okay. Maybe being a bit more on this side. This is very, very sticky. I mean, it's doing the job, but it's quite hard. Quite hard to use. I can see why people use it for professional styles now, because this is not going anywhere. So some people can set it in now. I personally would do the whole style and then set it with your hairspray personally, because if it does go wrong or you get some lumps and bumps, you're going to want to move them first before you then set it with what I am assuming is incredibly strong hairspray, judging by the glue. So because you've laid all this flat, you should find, especially if you've got dirtier hair, that it will lay a lot easier into your ponytail. You could just keep going over if you wanted. Ooh. I do sometimes think it makes me look a little bit like an alien when I have my hair like this, but alien chic, you like it. So tie it in. Obviously, if you're having a higher up style, you want to be able to brush it into that, but this is fine. God. Oh, look at this, how annoying. God, you'd think I do this for a living. Right, that's great. What you probably, can you see here? This is, oh, bitties. Is that my skin? Wear SPF on your head. There's bits here. This is what we need to use the glue for. But, do I hairspray last? Should I hairspray last? Maybe I'll hairspray last. So, instructions. Apply water to the honey dipper. Okay, right, I'll do that. Done. And then you swirl it around in the jar. Ooh, there's a little hole. So you swirl it around. I mean, I can't really tell how much I've got on the thing. Ooh. Just be careful you're not pulling bits out like I am. So that's why your hairspray lasts. Love it. I don't know if I'm being a bit aggressive. Ooh, aggressive with the spoolie, but it doesn't say how to do it. See, I'm pulling bits out of you. I don't know if it's easier on this side because I'm right-handed, but I'm finding it difficult on this side, so that might be something to think about. So you could do, oh, these parts underneath here, if you had the time and the patience. I don't, I'll just spray all that in. So that's great, yeah, I like that one. Spray evenly on your hair from a distance of 30 centimetres. How far is that a ruler? Is it too far, this one? I don't like using, oh, smells nice, smells fruity. I don't like using hairspray as a general rule, but for these kind of styles, obviously it's almost a necessity. You could always double down and really spray that flat. I mean, I have the most uneven hairline, but beautiful. Now, probably should have styled this first. You could either plait it, curl it, straighten it, leave it super straight. You could then put it in a little bun. I didn't prepare for this. Okay, so that's it. That's the final look. I like it. I think they're actually really good products. So I bought the products. I got the GOT2B stuff from Superdrug. The GOT2B glue is 150ml, and it was £5.50, but I bought it for £4.50 because they had £1 off per product. And then the hairspray is 300ml, and that was £6 down to £5. They also do this in a 500ml as well, which I think was £7. That's a giant can, so it depends whether you need it a lot. But they actually are really good value for money. I think they would last you a long time. I actually rate these products. I would probably try and get them from retailers that you know and you've heard of. Superdrug, Boots, obviously, are all great places you can get them from. I think you can get these in supermarkets as well. I would assume are a similar price. It's a pretty standard range of stuff, the Schwartzkopf products. Yeah, fantastic. I love them. So the pink honey glue, super hold, obviously it is made for eyebrows, but I think it does a fantastic job for things like hair. I mean, it's all of the same origin, no, the same thing, isn't it? So yeah, that was £10. I bought it off their website, and it was £3.50 delivery. So possibly, you know, £13.50 is a little bit more for a small product. I don't know how big the jar is measurement wise, but obviously it's only small, but you literally use a minuscule amount for each time you use it. So I imagine this per times you use it is a very good value for money product. It's not really expensive at all, and obviously you can just get it delivered straight to your house as soon as you're going out. So yeah, fantastic. Overall, these products are brilliant. I do rate them, especially if you like styles like this. The hairspray, probably, it says it's a hold of 6 out of 6. So I would say if you use it for normal hairstyles, it's probably a little bit too much. This is to set things. If you want it super set, that's the stuff to go for. Obviously, I'm using the gel for this kind of style. Again, I haven't used it for anything else. It says a spiking glue. I'm not really sure who spikes the hairs these days, but you know, not a Judge Judy. So whatever you want to do with it, I imagine it's very good for that as well. So it does say it's so strong, your style will last until your next shampoo. So this is good for all the dry shampoo girlies who, like me, can't bother washing their hair 3 times a week. So this will stay. Maybe great for festivals as well. So if you're wanting to slick your style in and you don't want it to go anywhere, you're not going to have a chance to wash it, or you don't want to if those facilities aren't great, these kind of products are fantastic. These styles are great for that, and they're dead easy as well. So yeah, I rate this one. These 3, I know we've done a couple in one video, but I actually think they're great. So yeah, I'll put the links to the places I bought them in the comments, and I'll put a link for this backcombing brush as well, and the hairbrush that I use, the Frame R one, is lovely. So I'll put everything in the comments so you can have a look. Please share the video if you like it. If you want to suggest any other products that you want us to try, we do have a selection of 10 coming up over the next 10 weeks. So they may be in there already, but if there is something specific or a specific hair type that you want to talk about, please drop it in the comments, and then we will try our best to try and make some content for you. So this has been great. I'm excited. I'm excited to bring you all our new content. I've got a whole big box of stuff that I'm excited to try for you. Things personally, aside from one product, I have actually never ever tried before in my life, even in the salon for other clients. There's only one that I have tried myself. So everything is new to me, and hopefully new to you as well. So we can all do it together. Brilliant. Right, so I'll see you next week then.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for all your hair care content.